Very content being over there. Hey, I got 5 pieces of sirloin today. Sounds good, Vegemon. Alright, so as much as I hate to say it, it's very close to being time to parting ways with Monzemon. So, let's go out with a blaze of glory. We're going to start heading to the final area. Mount Infinity. Essentially all I'm doing here is just clearing the way until we get some of the items out of the way. Also, those Digimon that are like digital, essentially, these are called Rockmon. I believe they're actually Golemon, but at this point in time they didn't really have an official model for them. So that's why they appear like this. Being able to give you Digimon direct commands is actually kind of nice, I gotta admit. Just punch him! Punch! Ooh. Ooh! That was worth it! Now we have a buffing move. Excellent. 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 Gets rid of Dynamite Kick for Muscle Charge. All of your moves begin with the letter M. Do I sense a conspiracy? What's up, guys? Don't mind me. Just let me, can I slip by you here? No? Oh well, at least one of them decided not to fight. Let's get some free buffs, because his friend's in the way, so let's get some free buffs. And then punch him! Oh, come on. Ooh, that did a good amount of damage. That's a lot of damage. Oh, come on. Boom. 1,000. Woo! It feels so good. Now eat my heart. 2,000 points of damage. That is absurd. I love it. Vermiliomon. I believe those are variants of Monochromon. And of course you're hungry. Alright. The music is so good here. Okay, these guys are Pydomon. Say it right, otherwise it sounds wrong. They're just edgier Angemon, essentially. Come on, open the box. Thank you. Now that's the way forward. What else do we got? Ooh, this is bad. Potentially. A Pedomon, or Pydomon, excuse me, plus 2 Garurumon. Or is this Gururumon? What in the world was that? I don't know what it was, but I hope I learned that. That's Buster Dive. Alright, let him have it. Friendly fire! Gotta love it. Boom. Nice block. Now, one of my viewers mentioned the game that was the love letter to this game. Yeah, we'll play that eventually, but I'm not going to play it next because playing the same game over and over again just kind of... I like it. Variety is the spice of life, am I right? But I will say, my next 2 games are going to be on the Nintendo Switch. I already got that. Oh well. That causes the Pydomons to despawn, so that works for me. So just 1 Golemon, I'm okay with that. Man, I would love to learn that move, because that move is so broken. It's called Ice Statue. Sadly, we're not a Digimon that can do that. We may learn it later on, but we'll see. Jeez, did you get the stun off 3 times in a row? That's not even right. Ha, that time we got the stun off. How's it feel? Omnipotent. What does that actually do? It's probably one of the best healing items in the game, isn't it? Cures errors and recovers HP and MP. Yep. It's essentially just various mixed in with an MP and an HP disc. And are you going to make me? Come at me, bro. Now, I think the next area is where we're going to call it quits on this area. Because the Digimon that we encounter here are... they're tied to a different storyline, so I'd rather not fight them yet. I love how you just killed your friend there. I mean, I guess he was kind of stuck there, so fair enough, but still. For friends like that, who needs enemies? Ah, you beat him. Yay! I still love that. Woo! Alright. I think we should... the glories of having to use the old-fashioned D-pad. I would use the DualShock mode, but this was back when it was still extremely wonky. Moves like that could have some repercussions, can they not? Alright. I think I got all the items that I can get right now, so due to different storyline reasons, we're just going to leave. Almanzemon is also getting old, so I'm not sure how much longer he's going to stick around. But talk about going out with a blaze of glory. I would try the Monochromon minigame again, but let's go check in on Dremojimon. Because he should be done or nearly done with Drill Tunnel at this point. Now, in later Digimon World games that are like this, at least, with Pet Sim, the Digimon, when they're close to the end of their lives, you'll know. Unfortunately, they don't really give you any warnings in this game. You guys remember, this game came out in 2000. It's old. This was far before we had the capabilities of doing anything like this. Also, I'm happy to say that I only have one 5% encounter Digimon to look for. Because I've already dealt with Metal Mamemon, and I've already dealt with Piximon. The only one I'm looking for now is normal Mamemon. So I love how there's a dirt pile there. It's not supposed to be there anymore. Hey, he's done. We've been waiting for this. The tunnel is open. We don't have to go over the mountain anymore. Thanks. Thanks. I couldn't have moved the big rock by myself. What should I do now? You should come to the city. You'll find things to do. I still have lots of energy. I gladly accept your offer. And that Digimon should have joined the city long ago. Oops. But yes, now you can go straight through Drill Tunnel, and then you end up at Mount Panorama. I think we're at a different area part of it. Oh yeah, we're at the foot of it. Okay, so that's a nice shortcut to, well, let's try to farm Mamemon. Wait, that's the Gear Savannah. I really have no business here anymore. I really don't, actually. I think we're almost at the point where a lot of the endgame Digimon are all that's left. There are a couple that we haven't gotten yet, but that's because I'm waiting for a very specific Digimon that we only have a chance of getting. But I'd say our chances are pretty high now, since we have upgraded training equipment and the capability to buy radishes and carrots from Vegemon. So, plus we have the training manual, so we're pretty good right now. Alright, let's try to farm Mamemon. Oh, you're hungry. Here you go. I love how he's like, gimme! I like how, despite how freaky the giant bear is, with its red eyes, it's so expressive. Nothing yet. Jeez, Mamemon, your brethren appeared way before you did. Okay, never mind. About having to put on a Snuggie because my computer's warming up my room. So, that's good. No, it doesn't put off that much heat, fortunately, but it puts off enough. The summer is when it gets brutal, though. Oh yeah, you can see her. You can see her ears sticking up over there. That's just my cat. She, as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, she likes hanging out here because it's the warmest room in the house. Plus, the foot of my bed's right underneath the heating vent, so she likes this spot. She gets cold. She tried to go outside this morning, but then about face it was like, nope, not dealing with that. Oh, come on, kitty. It's only 28 degrees Fahrenheit with ice and snow everywhere. What's the big deal? Oh my goodness, Mamemon. The mushrooms are spawning more than you are. I'm happy that in some other games that they learned their lesson. A happy mushroom even spawned before he did. That's crazy. But I'm happy that they got rid of the whole, hey, let's roll a dice and try to get a random chance encounter. I'm glad that games are starting to get rid of that. Because ain't nobody got time for that. Says the guy who farmed the level. Says the guy who farmed the 1% encounter rate for Salamence and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I was rewarded eventually, but it was a bad Salamence. The nature is something I can deal with. I think it was like a plus speed minus special defense nature, so I can live with that. But all of its IVs were terrible. It was not worth it. Well, the IVs that mattered. Let me put it that way. And I just said, screw it, I'm catching this for bragging rights, and I'm not going to re-roll. That took way too long. We've been doing this so long that he has to take a crap now. That's hilarious. It is not spawning. I'm going to give it a few more attempts. Because, well, I guess at this point I got nothing better to do, so we're just going to keep trying until he shows up. Or Monzemon expires, one of the two. Still nothing. How many times have I gone back and forth at this point? I don't think Mamemon does any. No, Mamemon does do something. It actually becomes one of the merchants in what's called the secret item shop. Shh, it's a secret. I will mention one thing, too. One of the Digimon that we likely will be recruiting sometime this episode, I will let you know that whatever it does, do not ask for its services, because it will break your game. Not in a good way like I do. It will actually completely crash your game. It will not corrupt your save data, but the last time you save would be the last time you would pick it up. This was due to a bug. It was a coding error. And, 2000, they couldn't really patch that, like you can now. My goodness, Mamemon. Ah, there it is. Finally. Eesh, that was annoying. Okay, how are we doing? We need to heal. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Let's heal. Before we do this. Jeez, your MP is higher than I thought it was. Okay, that should be good. Alright, Mamemon, let's do this. Are we gonna battle? Chicken? Okay, let's fight. Who are you calling chicken? We are not chickens! Oh, my popcorn! Nice. Got the stun off immediately. Now let's get 2 free buffs and then let him have it. No. I said no. We Megaton punch each other. That's actually kind of funny. Good trade. Good trade. I love how this is essentially turned into a boxing match. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Couldn't do it in style, but oh well. Oh no, I lost. He was really tough. You're nice, I'm Mamemon. I'll go with you. Coming with us? Well, why don't you go to the city? Okay, I'll go there. I believe Mamemon also has a bunch of variants, because you have like Metal Mamemon, then you have Prince Mamemon. Who I have nicknamed Pac-Man. I am not joking. If you look at Prince Mamemon, he's literally Pac-Man. Of course, says the guy touting around the giant yellow, I almost said orange. A giant yellow telly. And that's going to be all the time that we have. So until next time, Ryo Nakage 33 signing off.